This shit, nigga.
How did the album come about, y'all? Y'all want to let us know before we get into our reviews? Y'all let us know how y'all
You want me to
did
tell
what
him or
y'all
you want to
did.
tell him?
I mean,
He's shy, bro. You know, we gotta help him out,
It's family. You ain't gotta be shy up in here.
Yeah.
We all family.
We ain't live.
Man.
Well, actually, it really came from nothing, honestly. The homie Milo, you know, we was on the social medias or whatnot. I ain't really know homie back in the Gap or nothing. My bad, damn.
No, you good, bro. Shit, we close.
But, you know, he started following me. I followed him. He had some good little jams and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the car world, but, you know, car world and music world go hand in hand, you know?
Shit show.
And, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was down on my luck one time, and my car was broke down, you know, my lowrider. And this fool hit me. He's like, hey, bro, any chance I can get your Caprice for a video? And I'm like, fuck, that bitch, the transmission, what, can I curse?
Yeah.
Y'all said some wild shit.
Yeah.
We ain't my bad, damn. Anyways, he hit me, and it got me hyped. My transmission was busted. I said, man, I ain't even tell him that. I said, yeah, it's ready. I got you.
Yeah, sure
you know?
did.
And then, bam, I got it ready. And ever since then, it was actually your song.
That time.
Oh, that time.
Yeah, Georgia's song. I met him there too.
Okay, yeah.
Shit, okay.
So he used my car, and ever since there, we were just cool. And it went from here to here. Hey, I got a car myself. I said, man, he wanted some wheels. Man, I just said, you know what? Come get him. He's like, what do you mean? I ordered them. You know what I'm saying? I felt it, whatever. He had an old school Cutlass.
Yo.
And then I said, look, bro, I don't know nothing about the music industry or nothing, but I see this little hype going around with these pop-ups and these little merch and this and that. I want to learn. How about you pay me back the rims? We do a little pop-up at my pop shop. We sell some merch, yada, yada, yada. Let's see if we can make that 1,000 back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
He's like, fuck. He's like, come on, let's do it. But, I mean, it was supposed to be one song. He was going to do one song, a single. We were going to run some shirts. And we were going to do a little pop-up meet with the cars, the homies. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden,
Here go the project.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. You
Here
can
go
take
the
it from there.
project.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about, like I say, like he said, like bro, actually, like, you know, the 13s by 7, you gotta put that out there. You know what I'm saying? With the wheels, but bro, it purchased them for me. You know what I'm saying? To put them on the Cutlass. See the reason the Cutlass look like it do. That shit inspired me to be like, nah. Well, I'm already knowing like a single. Shit, that gotta be a hell of a fire single to make a rack off of that motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying? Like it inspired me to go ahead and do the whole project. So you know what I'm saying? The project is called Flipping Down the Ave with Los in the Drop because it's dedicated to the shit that he did. I was in no mental capacity to even want to do shit with no project. I was just kind of like, life was life, and I ain't gonna bullshit. I wasn't. But you know what I'm saying?
That's the best time to do some shit though.
Right. But I got to experience everything that we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? That shit really was happening. So it was like, man, how I ain't gonna talk about this shit. This nigga just let me hit the 3-wheel on the box. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That shit is equivalent to shooting a gun for the first time.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
dark. But yeah, man, you feel me? Like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? It's been a process getting to see my nigga coming down, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with the homeboys there on telephone at Bro Tire Shop and shit. Like, yeah, man, we gotta talk about this shit. They gotta know what the fuck going on. And it felt authentic. It felt like this was the way we supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then I'm a big fan of Currency. And then
Right.
one of his lines is all like, you really ain't owning them cars, you just standing by them.
Yeah.
I
Right.
told this fool, I was like, man, you can't talk about cars if you ain't really in that hoe. He's like, man, my shit
Exactly.
ain't ready. I said, it's ready, bro. It really ain't.
It ain't.
If you really look at the car, it's a hood classic.
It's a
You feel
hood
me?
classic.
It's broke, but dog, people I respect it like that. He's like, some people look at it like, well, you can't roll rims if you ain't got paint. I said, bro, rock it, bro.
Just do it.
Yeah,
And we threw the
just do
rims
it.
on there. We literally rolled. He has so much love in the car world. Yes or no?
Hell yeah.
I mean, they show love, and he ain't even got a paint job yet.
Fucking
You know?
with a nigga, man. Shout out the boys on the barrio.
Yeah,
man.
shout out
they,
them.
They had me feeling like I was standing next to some, you know, at the show.
yeah.
You feel me? But bro helped me understand that it's the process. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And really, that's what this music shit is. It's all a
Oh
process.
yeah, and he
So,
let
you
me
know,
in just
for
like
real.
when we put the rims on. I told him, nah, you better come over here. I showed him how to clean the wheels and all that. He took me in the studio with George. That shit blew my mind, bro. I I'm just been a fan of music.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at these fools do it, live instruments, and George, man, get to shaking that leg, right? Milo, like, look, he's shaking the
That's a
leg. And,
trademark.
man, that funk started coming out of him.
That's how you know that motherfucker locked in. Man.
And I was like, I was mind blown. I'm like, damn, man, this shit, to me, this shit happened like in movies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So George produced the whole thing?
The whole thing, yep.
Okay.
Top to bottom.
What you think, George?
Man, I think we got a good project. Milo kind
Good,
of
man. You better get the fuck out of here.
Milo kind of approached me, told me, you know, kind of just explained everything to me, what he was experiencing, what he wanted to do for bro, you know what I'm saying, and dedicate a project to him. And you know, it was, you know, obviously inspiration from Screw Tapes.
Yeah.
So, you know,
big fan of,
baby.
yeah.
So,
gotta give it to him.
So we kind of just dug back in that
UGK
bag.
influence.
Yeah, very.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like this guy right here, whoo, it like gave me chills because it sounded like, you know, UGK influence. So I was like, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we knew
My
that
bad,
was
Yeah, I mean, you said it better than I did.
we knew that was your favorite song. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
They
So-
remixed my favorite jams. I was like, damn, these guys really went
Diamonds
in.
and Wood. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. My nigga ain't heard the project yet, but he ain't heard the complete
Finished product, yeah.
You know, it's different when you hearing songs here and there, but you know, I'm talking about that. Yeah, with the
And
bars.
see, and I always, it's always something. You get a feeling. I didn't really know this cat 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? At all. And it's like, why would I buy some random dude some rims? That's kind of wild, bro, right? Like, no homo, but like, you buy some dude some rims, right?
Yeah,
He
for
might
sure.
not pay you back. Like, it might, but on the real, it already paid me back tons because I was just so boxed into my world. I was doing a little YouTube here and there. Shout out Los in the Drop. Give me a follow.
There you go.
Random plug, my bad. And then, anyways,
Oh,
I
shit.
my bad.
No,
I just
you
fuck
good.
with the cars and shit, vlog and all that. But homie inspired me. I'm like, man, you know what? He put me in the booth. We did some skits.
Skits, yeah.
Bro, I'm looking into
Shout out
like
to Killer B, too.
Yeah, shout out.
Killer
The hater,
B,
baby.
The biggest fucking
Biggest
hater.
hate on the album, man.
Hey,
Appreciate you, bro.
That nigga that he hated like it was his top tier hate, bro. Like you feel me? I
I believe
bro,
it. It was very believable hate.
what that nigga
sir.
said, them ain't no real dating.
Yes, ain't no real dating.
You felt that shit, man.
So we was always supposed to get a record. And
It was live from Atlantis.
Yeah.
Live,
That was
because
that was supposed to be the only
bro,
one?
it hit me about, you know what I'm saying, with his podcast, like, you know, with his channel and shit, he wanted an intro song. And, you know, I'm checking out the name Los in the Drop, like, I got a perfect record for you. I sent him live from Atlantis. Now, George could attest to this. We did a live from Atlantis, what, 2021?
Yeah, it's like 3 years old.
Yeah, that's before a nigga called COVID. You know what I'm saying? But we just had it. So after Live from Atlantis, it was like, shit, we gotta, Live from Atlantis basically was the first song and we built everything around it.
Yeah, he came with the
You know what I'm
sample.
saying?
Milo came with the sample and
Oh, yeah.
made the beat. He went outside, smoked for a little bit.
Not a
I
little
did.
bit. It was like really a little bit.
I went and did a sound check and the beat. I felt the beat so much, I started freestyling and shit. He came back in. He was like, nah, we keeping that. So that's pretty much what cracked off.
Like literally
the
stepped
whole
outside,
project.
bro. And it was like, you know, you still taste the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I think I had like a Coca-Cola or something. I'm hearing this shit. I stepped outside. Nah, bitch, we keeping that. That's it. He like, I was just testing the mic.
like,
Fuck
nah,
that
nigga,
shit.
that's staying
We
now,
on
bro.
there.
That's part of the
We
song.
on there, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was suitable for Los in this situation. So, you know what I'm saying? That one song, it's just, you know, I always looked at like songs that I ain't released or I'm sitting on, that shit was like, it's like a move to make when you ain't got no move, right? But, like I say, when he said that, and then he put the wheels on it, he had, you know, he had the homeboy Hugo come out. Shout out Hugo. He's like a big photographer.
Shout out
in
to
the city.
homie Hugo.
He had him come through, snap the flicks up, and I'm talking about, I'm just sitting there looking like, damn, since I've been a kid, I've wanted these type of wheels on the car.
Yeah.
I always thought it would have been more like a 63 or 64, but fuck it, we got the Cutlass. That's what we working with.
You gotta start somewhere, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? For sure. And
Exactly.
see, okay, you know, people, you got the Benzes, the Rolls, it speaks to a certain crowd.
Yeah.
But this Cutlass being a hoop with new wheels is like us being busted down, but you got the fresh J's.
Yeah, it's like Mike when he found them shoes on the power line.
Exactly.
It was over with. And he started dunking on everybody.
Yep.
You know, and then I opened the door to my world. He opened the door to his world, and man, I just had a feeling. And look where we're at now. A whole project. I used to be jamming Fat Pat. He talking about the cars. My love of cars came from this rap music.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Jamming this shit, the Eazy-E's, the 6-4s, all that. You know what I'm saying? The influence, the slabs, and all this. And so to hear he shouted me out on the record, bro, I was like, damn, game over, bro. I ain't sleep all night, bro.
Shout out that boy Kyle Sinatra, man. You know what I'm saying? I said I just did a live interview with Los in the Drop. That blew that nigga mind.
Yeah, I used that shit for my intro.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit sounded wild to me. I'm like, damn, bro, that's player, you know?
Fire.
But